Alright, y'all, what is up? This is Eric the Cosmic Wizard, and welcome to Cosmic Tarot. This is going to be a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars placement reading, so eat the meat, spelt the bone, take what resonate, and leave the rest behind. I hope you all have been enjoying your week, full of holidays. Yesterday was Christmas here, and, I said the best gift was waking up in my own space, feeling happy, healthy, and just knowing that I had everything I needed already. I don't need a bunch of bags and gifts and things like that, and just being alive and waking up healthy, not sick, not having to, so that was the best present for me. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you all. I hope you all had a great day. Let's get started with this reading. The Death card here. So we are putting an end to something here. I hope it is what I was pulling in my pre-shuffle was centered around relationship dynamics where there is a lot of discord, especially around, I've been getting a lot of power dynamics with my readings lately, where there are people who are unhappy with the power dynamic within certain relationships, where this is like a parent having to realize that their child is an adult, or a child realizing that they really are an adult, and that you don't have to hide in between or hide between your parents' legs when things happen. So there is some type of transformation here. I'm not sure how that resonated with a lot of you all, but for some of you all, there's Four of Pentacles and the Death card. So this could be if this is a real, literal death, then I want to say my condolences here, because I can see that there is someone who is very protective of maybe some assets, or they're trying to hold on to whatever thing that this death or this transformation has brought to them. Let's keep going. The Nine of Cups. Oh, okay. So, you've changed, you transformed here, and you're really holding on to what you've built and protected here, because the Nine of Cups is you are living in a very successful timeline here. With this Nine of Cups energy, you're going after your passions, you're going after your dreams, you're doing, you're about to get your big one. You're doing the things that make you feel happy. I want to pull an oracle card here just for clarification. But to me, this is giving me someone who has really honored their transformation, their growth, the progress that you've made, and you're not going to let other people tear you down. You aren't going back to that dynamic, that power imbalance where, you used to be just like, well, that's not who I am anymore. I'm not the same. You can call me and have me come over and do this isn't like that no more. I don't just come when you call me. I have shit going on. You've taken your power back is what I'm feeling like. You're holding on to your power. You're transforming your ability to bend over backwards for other people. Sorry, I just got a message from one of my clients. I feel like you have really... Side note, I need to remember to put when I'm recording, I need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, because that distracts me so badly. And sometimes it'll even end the reading. Anyway, back to the message. Sorry about that. You are really protecting what you've held on to here. And, there may be a little bit of challenges here when it comes to having faith in your dreams. But know that the answers you need are coming. Okay? So whatever it is that you're trying to bring into this world, this beautiful blessing that you are, just you being you is a blessing anyway. I mean, Gemini, I don't want to toot your own horn because I know you love to do that for yourself. But I love me some Gemini people. Like, y'all are fun as hell. Like, y'all are really fun. And I'm not just saying that because I'm doing your reading right now. I mean, but there's a reason why you and Aries get a reading every day. I'm just saying, you know. But 2026 is expansion. So we're going to change the format up. I hope you all don't hate me, but I think you'll be pretty happy with what you're going to get in 2026 from me, and the universe. I just saw a 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Now we got the King of Pentacles here in reverse. Ooh. So this could be dealing with work, especially with this Nine of Cups and King of Pentacles in reverse. Be careful who you trust around you. Be careful about the people coming into your life who could be very flashy, very material based, very, you know, oh, you need to be, you know, this to me, this is somebody who flexes. This is someone who tries to present a lifestyle they may not be living authentically. I'm not saying that they don't have any type of money or anything like that, but this is someone who may be doing some nefarious things with the King of Pentacles in reverse. So you may have, in the way that, ooh, I don't like the way this King of Pentacles is looking at the Nine of Cups. To me, this is somebody who's got their eye on your prize, because you sitting here with your Nine of Cups, 9 prizes, okay? You have 9 achievements that you hold closer to your chest, at least, okay? You have this sense of individual achievement. Just, I would say self-love, but that's not what this card represents. It's more focused here on the aspects of just feeling like content. Kind of like what I said earlier, you know, about waking up and just being happy just to be alive. You know, was there a Lambo waiting outside with a bow on it? No. Was I getting the keys to a new mega mansion? No. I woke up on my couch, actually. But you know what? I looked around and I was like, this is good, you know? And side note real quick, I feel like this Christmas season, for those who celebrate Christmas, it felt kind of, we were talking about this last night at Christmas. It was like, the Grinch was like the theme this year. If you noticed that, like everything was like Grinch themed, and it almost kind of like coincided with like what I was experiencing, but I wasn't feeling like I was a Grinch, because, you know, I actually put a tree up, but I would drive around, like, I don't see any lights. You know, I don't see anybody with lights on. I went to, you know, all over the neighborhood, and I was like, I don't see nobody with Christmas lights on. But then I started thinking, you know, economy is not the best right now. People don't want to celebrate too big right now. I feel like a lot of people, including me, you know, I didn't get to see everybody I wanted to because I ain't have gifts to give everybody. And so maybe that's a lot of people's mentalities, I think, is like, well, shit, let me just, you know, I'm gonna stay home this year. Ain't nobody gotta worry about bringing me nothing. I ain't gotta worry about bringing nobody nothing. You know what I mean? We're gonna do a wash this year. You know, that could have been some people's mentalities here. But I'm just saying, that kind of ties back in with this King of Pentacles and this Nine of Cups, is because this is somebody here who is definitely looking at your gifts and don't plan on reciprocating that. So be careful of people who want to come in, and this could be someone who wants to pretend like they want to be a business partner. They want to be your, you know, lover and your business partner type energy, but they really just there to, yeah. Watch out for this type of person. This Ace of Cups with the Ten of Swords. This is somebody here, yeah. Be careful, because I'm telling you, this is how it started. This is how it ended, you know. This is what I ordered. This is what I got. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Just be careful with that King of Pentacles. And if this is business related, because the Pentacles will also represent career, finances, stability, and things of the resource nature. we're going to dive into that too. So for those who are also interested, I'm going to be doing, starting next week, I'm going to do a love, career, relationship spread reading where I'm going to look into those aspects of our lives. And I'm going to do like a 2025 overall and a 2026 prediction. That way we kind of get like a sum total of like kind of what we've gone through, summarize it, and then kind of what to predict and look into for 2026. Okay, so I'm gonna get the information and get all the stuff for that. Sorry, I'm trying to stretch my back out too. I'm just gonna be very transparent. Oh gosh, sometimes it comes and goes. I think my mattress is too soft, but yeah. So I'm gonna be doing that as well. So look forward to that. Also, if you want to book personal readings for 2026, the link to my booking site and everything is in the description box. As always, you can email me at the email address in the description box as well. All right, back to the message, y'all. So yeah, just be very mindful of people here who, and intuitively, even though I didn't see the moon or the high priestess, I feel like intuitively this Four of Cups here is picking up on this energy of, you know, you worked hard. This transformation was painful, okay? A death transformation here, no matter, you know, obviously if it's a physical or literal death, then that is really painful. But when it's even on the astral, like metaphysical, emotional level, like that still could be painful to, you know, walk away from certain situations. A death of a marriage, a death of a friendship, a death of a relationship, a death of even a job, you know what I mean? Like those can be very, especially the circumstances in which they, you know, fell under. And here's this Judgment in reverse. Spirit's like, you can do what you wanna. You can leave your friends behind. But if you don't, then, you know, you're walking towards this Judgment in reverse. So there is like this, no. For some of you, this is, I'm hearing like the clock is ticking. So this Judgment in reverse is like you feeling rushed to make a decision. You feeling rushed to, some of you start a family. Shit, look at that. Some of you could be with some, Four of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Strength card just fell out here. So to me, somebody here really does have, someone's been hiding their feelings for you with this Four of Cups. The universe is trying to be like, hey, here's Gemini. And, you know, they're like trying to offer you something and they're being very persistent about it. You could find yourself with someone, this could be a Leo, doesn't have to be with the Strength card here, but this is someone who is holding back their love. They wanna reach out, maybe like a, yeah, they're waiting for you to let your guard down, looking for the right time to shoot their shot. That's what I'm guessing. Some of them, you might have a secret admirer. I don't think you know who this person is, or you may not know that this person likes you. But I'm heavy on the secret admirer energy. And then you're going to be like, what? No, I don't. And some of you are going to be like, I know exactly who he's talking about. Ooh. Yeah, you about to find out. The Eight of Swords in reverse with the Four of Wands. Somebody here was, this was no little crush. Work through your fears. Yeah, this person is trying to work through their fears to come towards you. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. It has been eating this person up to withhold this information from you. Maybe this could be, Hold on, the card just flipped out. This could be somebody who you work with, friend of the family. It keeps seeing the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, so heavy on the work aspect, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, this Death card allowed you to be more vulnerable. It allowed you to let down your guard. It allowed you to but there's still some paranoia. Could be feeling paranoid as well. It's like you let your guard down because, you know, have guarded energy blocks energy from coming towards you. But it's like you have to constantly be on alert for, like, it's like, not paranoia may be too strong of a word, discernment. Okay? You are transforming your discernment. What did I say the other day? Be discerning with your earning. Vary that. Be discerning with your earnings, because not all money is good money, and the proof is in the pudding. Why do you want me to say that? If you all are having, like, issues with, like, certain, a good way to tell someone's character is to look at the people around them. You know what I mean? If you really can't get an eye for this kind of person, I should have knew something was up whenever I went to, I remember, side story real quick. I knew I was going to have relationship issues. We went to go visit my exes from a long time ago's friends in Colorado. And, you know, we walk into the bar and he's like, "Hey, everybody." And then this dude just kind of like, not like it wasn't like super like noticeable, but I noticed it. I noticed how, like, when he walked up to people, they were kind of like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" You know, they weren't like, you know, like they hadn't seen you in years. It was just like, "Oh, hey, how are you doing?" And I was just noticing, I was like, if I just walked up to my friends who I haven't seen in years, it would have been like, you don't, like, that's just me. And something told me, like, we had just started having like some red flag issues, but I was young and dumb. But a good way to tell someone's character is to look at the people around them. Do the people around them really rally around them, or are they kind of like, you know, and that's not always the case, because narcissistic people can have a lot of people around them. They can have a lot of, but then those tend to be more shallow friends. They may not have like a close group of friends. You know, I say, how do they, this is someone who is close to their family, and that's not always a good indication as well. But I think sometimes, you know, if someone can be on, you know, most people are pretty upfront. I think nowadays with the social media, people love to tell their business online. Guilty. You know, I think you can really use discernment by looking at the people around them in proximity. If they hang out with a bunch of shooters, then they, you know what I mean? They hang out with a bunch of people who are not doing the best, not making the best financial, not making the best, you know, romantic relationship, you know, that can be something to look at as well. Use your discernment here, and that will help you reduce the paranoia. Yeah, this thing getting out by 12. 4 of Wands in reverse. Man, you're so protective of having like a very, to me, this is like, you don't want to have a repeat of what I just experienced. Like I said, like with a bad relationship, a relationship here where there are not boundaries, where there are not people who are working together here, where there are people who are unstable. Like you're really focused on protecting your stability, protecting the things that you've worked on, and you don't need someone. The Seven of Cups. You don't need someone trying to be sneaky here. Be careful. Someone might think that you are being sneaky too. I don't know. You may have a tendency to want to rush into relationships with the Temperance in reverse and not allow things to unfold naturally. In a relationship, relationships, you could be someone, you're a Gemini, ruled by Mercury, so you want things to move quickly. You develop feelings quickly. Page of Cups here, Page of Cups plus the Nine of Cups. You got your eye on somebody here, or somebody's got that eye on you, that's for sure. This is like almost 10 of Cups. This person's confidence is not there yet. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse just flipped out. This person has, the timing's not right for them. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Swords. They're trying to figure out, do they have enough to even offer you? You could be intimidating. This person may feel like they need to work more. This person, but someone definitely wants you. The Lovers and the King of Swords here. Could be another air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Is this heat still on? Let me go off. Oh, it went off. No wonder. Let me turn my pad back on real quick, y'all. Put this on 60 minutes. Whew. Okay. The Three of Wands in reverse. This King of Pentacles, this Three of Wands. This person is, like I said, somebody wants to come towards you. They see you as very bubbly, very giddy, very lovely. Very full of love yourself. Like you're a very loving, kind, childlike innocence almost type of energy. You don't take everything so serious, but you are someone who knows how to navigate the serious and complexities of life while still having a sense of humor and still having fun. It's not that serious. I think this person definitely, I'm telling you, could be an earth sign. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. This King of Pentacles. This person definitely, they want to come towards you, but they're delaying it. They don't feel ready. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. Here's the thing. If this person doesn't act now, this Five of Pentacles in reverse is... This person's, I don't know. There's an insecurity around the longevity of a relationship with the Judgment card and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. There could be concerns about being able to recover from a heartbreak. It's like, if I ask this person out and they say no, like I'll be ruined. It's just like a fear of rejection almost. The Star in reverse. This could be something that they really hope. Ooh, shit. Someone here is really hoping for a not even a second chance, but just an opportunity with you, Gemini. And I feel like this person is scared shitless. Or this could be you. Take it how it resonate. Yeah. But here's the thing though. The Six of Pentacles and the Two of Cups is bottom of the deck here. You want reciprocal, you want this, you're mirroring this energy as well. So like you feel this, if you know who this person is, let me turn this down because this shit sound loud. Ooh, excuse me. If you are in a relationship, you could be going through a tough season where maybe you and your partner are feeling like things aren't moving as quickly. Maybe there's a financial issue here, and there could be fear around recovering from the financial setbacks. If this isn't a relationship, this is definitely someone who could be concerned with financial losses and, the economy. Or just their own personal monies. For those who aren't interested in love, this could be there could be, you could be seeing the truth of a situation here. The blindfold is being taken off here, right? So you are seeing something here. Unfortunately, some of you all, if this is a job, you could be in the process of transitioning into a new place of work. With the Judgment here and the Five of Pentacles, I feel like this is a blessing in disguise, honestly, if you are let go or you do find yourself needing a new position, because the Judgment here, even in reverse, it's still taking you to your higher calling. It's just kicking and screaming. You have to come kicking and screaming because, Seven of Pentacles here. So you planted some seeds in the past. They come to harvest. Yeah, you really are protective of the things that you have built for yourself here. If it's your reputation, if it is your sense of self-worth, your assets, whatever it is that you are really working on yourself here lately. Eight of Cups in reverse. Slowly walking away from a connection here. Not too much on that one here. It's just, there's like this person hovering around you from your past. There's someone who has made you be a little guarded when it comes to love here, perhaps. Or someone here who you had a lot of affection for, but it just didn't seem to ever transpire here. You have a lot of inner strength here. You have been trying to find the courage to maybe rekindle something or just stand on your own. Keep yourself from going back to your old ways. If you are in recovery, I see you really challenging yourself to really stay on the straight and narrow. Or maybe you're not perfect. Maybe you have a drink every now and then. Maybe you smoke a cigarette here and there. But, there's something about you that's never going to be the same. You're never going to be the girl or the guy passed out at the bar. You're not going to be the person, in the, falling asleep at the wheel of the car while drinking and driving. Like, you've gotten to a point to where now you can be a little more responsible, but you always know what it's always there around the corner if you play with it too much. It's kind of like fire, it's cool, but like you don't want to play with it too much because you will get burned. So as it's fun, it warms us, be careful of the dangers of being too close to the heat. The Hermit here, yeah. This situation here, whatever this is going to require you to go within and do some inner healing. With the Hermit, it also means that you may need to meditate more. You may need to really, do some research when it comes to what it is that you want. Self-mastery, just really, the Lovers and the Three of Pentacles. Working on self-love. Working with your spirit guides, your team, your angels, your higher self here to bring yourself into union. Then we have the Devil and the Tower in reverse. This is an interesting dynamic because to me this is a sudden change, or here it is that you are trying to make a turning point with these toxicities in your life. You know, at once there was the devil here, where there was just this endless energy of just attachments, shame, whatever it is here, feeling bound to something here, and it's causing shame. But the Tower in reverse is like, whew, we dodged the bullet. Almost. Because we saw it coming. We saw it coming. The Hierophant here. It's going to bring you into union. So just... don't ever feel like you annoy us. Don't ever feel like you are bothering us. I love that phrase. And don't feel like you're bothering people. You know, don't ever feel like you can't go to God or your angels. Or sometimes, you know, I struggle with asking for help. And if you struggle with asking for help, it's not the time to do that. It's time to get over that. Okay? Alright, let's hurry up and wrap this reading up, because I know it is getting long here. Oh, the King of Swords. He kept coming out through this reading here. So there is someone here who is here to help you cut through the BS and see the truth of the situation here. Somebody's on your side here. This King of Swords could be a older masculine energy. This could be a father figure, or could be a partner here. But there is someone here who definitely wants to protect and help you avoid this setback that you could be experiencing here when it comes to either finances, career, relationship. This is a good friend. This could even be a potential partner. But it's time for you to just rest and focus on healing yourself. Because in the current energy, with the Nine of Cups, the Strength, and the Page of Cups, you got a lot of shit going on. And the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords. So be careful. That's 10 swords right there. There is someone who plans on deceiving you. Or there is someone here who is... there is... just be mindful of that. There is someone here who could be planning to be deceptive towards you. Or someone could think that you're trying to be deceptive towards them. But I'm not sure. Take it how it resonates. That could be like part of that Two of Cups, twin energy. It's like, you think I'm trying to get you because you're trying to get me type of shit. Where it's like, this person's trying to mirror something. And yeah, just be careful. Just be careful when it comes to people who are not well received by those around them. Let's just keep it to that, you know. Alright, before we go, guys, let's do some monology real quick. Thank you guys for making it this far in the reading. I appreciate and love every single one of you. Don't forget, if you are interested in a personal reading, check out the description. And I will be doing those love, career, and relationship, or love, relationship, money readings. Ooh, expect powerful change. Yeah, that's exactly what we got with this, the death card here. So like I said, you've undergone a powerful transformation here. Alright, you have been... 2025 has been, let's say, the year of the snake. So there's been a lot of growth. There's been a lot of shedding of the skin, shedding things that no longer serve us. And I think you got one last little bit to check off you, and that you are good enough. You are good enough. I think you may have gotten this one yesterday too, or this could have been collective. I can't remember. Someone got this card too yesterday. But you are good enough. You deserve the things that you want. And the Strength card is also, look how she's holding the lion's mouth shut. Maybe the strength is you need to express. Leos are expressive. They represent joy, happy play. Express what you want. Express yourself. Do what you need to do. You know, don't be afraid. Hey, you know what? I want to see other people. Hey, you know what? I don't like doing this at this job. Hey, you know what? I don't want to do this. Maybe they'll be like, oh, okay, well, we can find something else for you to do. Like, don't sit and suffer. A fiery climax approaches, and it's time to release negativity. So you gotta. That King of Swords here is helping you with this releasing negativity with the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Judgment in reverse. Just releasing that doubt, releasing that good things aren't permanent for you. You could even be seeing or talking to just a really good friend who just really helps put things in perspective for you. Alright? So, Gemini, you guys are doing great. Alright? I hope this reading was helpful for those who needed to hear it. And as always, I love you guys. And until next time, drink water, be safe, and peace.